right now in the Florida state legislature, solidly controlled by a Republican majority in the state House and state Senate, legislation is working its way through both of those bodies, put forward by Republicans, that would allow certain workers in the state of Florida to opt out of being paid the minimum wage. That's right. Republicans in the state of Florida want you to make the choice to work for below the state's minimum wage. If you choose, nobody's forcing you under this legislation, except, of course, the companies will absolutely only hire people who agree to work below the minimum wage. But the minimum wage is there for a reason. It's there to protect workers from being paid less than they should by these greedy-ass corporations who fund the Republicans, who then put forward asinine legislation like this. This proposal, which was put forward, let me find that asshole's name, Representative Ryan Chamberlain, Republican from Bellevue, Florida. In the legislation, quote, from the Orlando Weekly, under the proposal, workers in Florida who are enrolled in an internship program, pre-apprenticeship, work-study program, or other similar work-based learning opportunity would be allowed to sign a waiver opting out of being paid Florida's minimum wage, at least temporarily, for up to 252 days. Because it says some workers value experience over money. Where are those people? I've worked, every job I've ever had has been in the state of Florida. Okay? I've worked in offices, I've worked in restaurants, I've worked in fast food, I've worked for an air conditioning repair company. Never once did I meet anybody in any of those jobs that was like, man, I love the experience, but fuck these paychecks. God, what a hassle. Sure wish I didn't have this and I could just get the experience. That's why I'm here. That's not a thing. No. What this legislation does, if it passes, it's still working its way through the House and Senate. It would allow employers to pre-screen job applicants. Basically telling them, listen, this job pays the minimum wage. We've got limited positions here, but we do have new legislation that would actually allow us to pay you below minimum wage. And, if you were to do that, maybe we could hire more apprentices. Maybe we'd bring in more interns if they all took half the minimum wage, then we could hire twice the number, right? So I'm sure you'd be fine with that. Wouldn't you, intern? That's what it is. It's so these companies, who again fund these Republican politicians who put forward this legislation, it's so they can basically pre-screen applicants who are willing to opt out of minimum wage and only hire those people. The Florida minimum wage, $14 an hour, was passed by voters. Like, we voted on it, we approved it, we wanted it, we got it. And now these Republicans are trying to circumvent the will of the people yet again. They do this every time we pass something good in the state by benefiting corporations, allowing them to pre-screen people and only hire folks who'd be willing to work for below minimum wage. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.